Day one, Edinburgh. We have a fun-filled day. We're hitting the Edinburgh Castle first, and then the Royal Mile, and then Calton Hill, and then Victoria Street, and so much more. I forgot all the names.
Come on along and join us, Anita and Al Adventures.
Comment, like, and subscribe. Going down.
The first stop this morning is Edinburgh Castle. As you can see, Anita is walking towards the castle, and from this aerial view, you could see the bleachers being put up for the military tattoo that was going to be taking place later today.
Right behind me is the bleachers that they're setting up for the military tattoo, which is military exercises, not a tattoo.
All right, that's funny.
Some type of ceremony. Castle had told us that our tickets were not going to be a guided tour anymore because of this, and they just played some music and did some marching, and we saw Princess Anne. She and her group were walking up the Royal Mile. So how cool is that?
Shooting the guns from Edinburgh Castle symbolizes respect and honor and can be traced back to the 15th century, when ships visiting foreign ports would fire their guns out to sea to show that they weren't going to cause harm. From Edinburgh Castle, you can enjoy beautiful panoramic views of the city and the surrounding countryside, and the landmarks like Arthur's Seat, Calton Hill, and the Firth of Forth in the distance. The pet cemetery at Edinburgh Castle, since 1840, it has been the final resting place for regimental mascots or honored dogs belonging to high-ranking soldiers. Please comment if you have been to Edinburgh Castle, and what did you enjoy the most? The ticket costs €27 for a guided tour, €21 for a non-guided ticket, and it also has discounted prices for those 65 and older. The website's easy to use to book the tickets. In the crown room at Edinburgh Castle is the display of the oldest crown jewels in Britain. No pictures were allowed.
I love all the Scottish military pageantry, the guard right behind us, which is really awesome.
If you're going to walk it, it works great to start at Edinburgh Castle and then walk downhill.
All the hustle and bustle of the Royal Mile. You can hear the Scottish music, see all the people, and all the spots to stop and shop.
As we continue to walk down the Royal Mile, you'll come across St. Giles Cathedral. In front of St. Giles Cathedral, you'll see this stonework shaped into a heart. This marks the location of where executions took place. St. Giles Church was constructed in 1124, so it's been around for 1,000 years. Anywhere you go in Edinburgh, you're going to recognize the spire from all points, no matter where you are. It opens at 10 a.m. daily. There's no cost to enter. Donations accepted. Sunday services at 9:30 and 11 a.m.
We are getting ready to walk down Victoria Street. Very, very popular destination in Edinburgh, and of course related to Harry Potter.
Victoria Street is such a pretty, winding cobblestone street that has colorful buildings, unique shops. A spiral stone staircase leads up to Victoria Terrace, which has outdoor seating and restaurants and a nice view of the street below. While walking along the Royal Mile, we stopped for food and tried Scotland's traditional dish, haggis, as an appetizer. Haggis is sheep heart, liver, and lungs, and it's traditionally cooked in sheep's stomach.
Come on.
It's the texture. It tastes fine. It's just the texture.
I'm trying to compare the taste of haggis, and what comes up is Turkey Day Thanksgiving stuffing.
It's just not appropriate. These are cumulative. Please add them up. But no, genuinely, at the end of the show, wherever you can afford, take it.
Walking along the Royal Mile, you're going to see all of these hop-on, hop-off buses. It's very easy to use. We walked up to one of the kiosks. We paid 16 euros, which gave us the ability to ride all day for a 24-hour period. We enjoy the hop-on, hop-off bus experience because there's usually a guide that's narrating. What has been your experiences with hop-on, hop-off buses? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? Tell us what cities you have used these hop-on, hop-off buses. Another one of Scotland's traditions is their soda. It's called Iron Brew. Have you tasted Iron Brew? What do you think it tastes like? Let us know in the comments. So let's hear what her thoughts are.
It smells like orange soda. It's good. Maybe a little bit like cotton candy flavor.
Yeah, that's what people say. It tastes like cotton candy.
Cotton candy flavor, bubbly, yummy. We decided to do the hop-on, hop-off bus, the green one, but there's a whole bunch of different ones because for 24 hours for 16 pounds, it drops you off at like 22 different spots. Hop off, hop back on, and they say the buses come every 12 minutes. So we had it drop us off here at the monument, and then can do that, look around, and then it'll take us to our next place.
The hop-on and hop-off bus took us all around the sights. First, the back of the Edinburgh Castle, then more monuments, and then back to the Royal Mile. The tour guide on the bus provides lots of great information, sometimes with a great sense of humor.
One of Edinburgh's most famous things to do, especially at night, is to go on one of their ghost tours. Edinburgh sure has a fair share of spooky ghost tours and cemetery tours. Let us know if you have booked one of these tours. I could not convince Anita to go on one. I thought it would have been really cool to do one at night. Calton Hill is the location of several monuments and buildings. The National Monument, the Nelson Monument, the Dugald Stewart Monument, the Old Royal High School, the Robert Burns Monument, the Political Martyrs Monument, and the City Observatory.
Well, we made it to the top of Calton Hill. Leave it to Scotland weather. They say it changes every 15 minutes.
The fog.
All we see is fog that just rolled in. If you're planning a trip up to Calton Hill here in Edinburgh, there are 3 ways up. You can drive. There's a parking lot at the top where all the monuments are. There is this path right here that you can walk. And then right at the entrance to the park, there's a set of stairs that take you all the way to the top. And now I'm walking down. Anita is waiting for me at Howie's because we're gonna have some dinner. Comment, like, and subscribe. Anita and Al Adventures.
Our Uber driver this morning recommended Howie's. It's right next door to Calton Hill. Our hop-on and off bus dropped us off there. I am trying the national dish soup of Scotland called Cullen Skink. It is potatoes, smoked fish, leeks, and it looks like it has a little bit of bacon. It tastes like smoked fish with potatoes in a soup. It's good, delicious.
Now I'm going to try some lobster beignet. I thought it would come out with powdered sugar, but it's not like beignets like, you know, Emerald Lagasse.
We are approaching Holyrood Palace, or Holyrood, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, the United Kingdom's Royal Palace. So when the King is in Scotland, this is where he stays, and someone from the royal family is staying in the castle right now because that flag is flying.
So Arthur Seat is a dormant volcano. You could actually hike up there, and once you get to the top, you have a great view of Edinburgh.
Didn't know that.
And if you look real close, let me see if I can pan in. There
There is somebody up there walking along the edge.
The Royal Yacht Brittania is a fun tour of Queen Elizabeth's former floating palace. Adult tickets cost 20 euros. You can tour 5 decks with your free audio guide, the bridge, the state apartments, their crew quarters, and the engine room. For more fun, see how many corgis you can spot throughout the tour. The Royal Deck Tea Room is a fun place for delicious food with very pretty views. Don't miss the scones, or is it scones? We didn't realize that our Airbnb was right next door to the Scotland Parliament building. So check out the security, the high walls, the locked gates, and really different kind of architecture with the windows.
And didn't you say that there was a little controversy with how progressive it is?
Well, our tour guide on our hop on and off bus yesterday said the design was controversial, and I could tell from his face that he did not like the look of the Parliament building. But anyway, right next door to the Airbnb. Cappuccino in Edinburgh. Here goes Mickey. So strong, but delicious, lovely place to have our last breakfast in Edinburgh.
Look at the surroundings. This is beautiful. Dean Village, that's the river that powered all the mills 100 years ago. Comment, like, and subscribe. Anita and Al Adventures. This is called the Leith Walkway. It's fairy tale. Unbelievable. These old cottages, the babbling brook. Pure fairy tale.
Walked a little further down in Dean Village and found this waterfall where they're obviously blocking off the water. Trees and a path, so pretty.
Go.
Dean Village, former woolen mills.
Okay. Mic check, mic check.
And of course, there's no one around now.
Hey, get you out of the comfort zone.
Yeah, get you out of the comfort zone. Still part of the ceremony that we're able to see. And I believe she said...
If I can get you to keep moving up here, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
All right, so we're heading to the Beehive Inn at the Grass Market because we're hungry. And as soon as we finish eating, we are going to hit the hay because we've been awake for probably around 30 hours.
Woohoo!
Yes, jet lag.
Liking it so far?
We just got here like an hour ago.
An hour ago.
Yeah, we flew.
Weather, lovely day.
Yeah, we brought Florida weather for you.
That's it. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's going to last for long, you know?
No, tomorrow it'll be raining, right?
No,
Raining and fog.
it should be okay this weekend.
All right, good. All right, here comes the beat drop. Tomorrow, we're renting a car, and we're going to be driving through the Highlands
To
for the
Yacht.
next 7 days.